Hi, Chicopee Hills. How are you? I know you might not know who I am. My name is Dr. Catherine Zeisner. I'm actually a principal down in the Thames Valley District School Board who's not there anymore. I'm actually now a professor at Gonzaga University in Spokane, Washington. But of course, your phenomenal vice principal, Tracy, reached out to me on the new app TikTok. So if you wonder what Tracy's been doing all summer, she's just been sitting watching TikToks, let's be honest. Anyway, every night I do a live on there and we have an opportunity to chat. And I had said to people that I would love an opportunity to reach out and say hello and welcome and good luck. As a school principal, you can imagine our biggest thoughts are with you, the staff, because as John Hattie, one of my favorite researchers, has proven multiple times for hundreds of years almost, the teacher is the biggest difference in children's lives and certainly contributing to their success. So when Tracy said, will you say hi to my staff? I said, absolutely, I would love to say hi. Being out here now in Spokane, Washington, and having to move to the States to teach, I get to work in their School of Education where I'm getting an opportunity, obviously, to learn a new educational system, but most importantly, share the amazing things from Ontario now in the States. They don't have freaking common curriculum. Can you imagine? I have told hundreds, if not thousands of people to go to the Ontario Ministry of Education and download their curriculum documents because it's done for you. Teachers here make their own curriculum. They buy these pre-made programs and they're trying to support all these students. And I'm like, no, man, Ontario's got it going on. Listen, I want you to have a couple of things that I want you to remember moving forward. One is I want you to think about triangles this year. Triangles is sort of my symbol for the year. I always have a word, a motto, and a symbol. And the triangle is going to represent physical, emotional, and mental health. And throughout the day, throughout your week, on the weekends, every month, I want you to balance out the fact that you are doing things for your physical health, moving, staying fit, stretching, yoga, doesn't matter, something physical. I want you to do a lot for your mental health. Things like geocaching with kids, cloud watching, coloring, whatever those kinds of things are, meditation, really important. And some emotional health things, talking to others, if you need to reach out. You know, our wonderful teacher federations has wonderful supports, our benefits have wonderful supports. And balancing being physical, emotional, and mentally well. And you know why. I'm going to give you my principal's point. Because you need to do it for our kids. All of our kids are sitting in front of you and needing you. And I know you're saying, they're not all coming, Catherine. You know, 20% of our kids aren't coming. But they're still your kids. Just like any kid that graduates from your beautiful K-8 school, you know, they're still a Chicopee Hill kid. Funny story, I used to work at the Amethyst School. It was part of the Ministry of Education's residential schools for kids with learning disabilities. And we brought all of our students down to Chicopee Hills. I think you're near the ski hill. Yeah, we didn't make it out alive. There were several accidents and injuries. And you can imagine me, I don't know, maybe I was 45 at the time trying to learn how to ski for the third time in my life. And some grade 8 boy had to come rescue me off the hills. You can imagine this chunky Canadian being rescued by a grade 8 kid. Anyway, you were in a beautiful part of the province. You're working in a wonderful school district with amazing leadership. And the fact that your vice principal wanted someone to come on here and to give you a little bit of a hello and you're amazing tells you that they really are concerned and care for your health too. The big thing for me is find your one word for the year. My one word for the year this year is presence. And the reason why I'm choosing that word is it will reduce the anxiety that I normally have. Anxiety is about things you can't control and in the future. So if I'm living more present, which is a mental health strategy, then my anxiety will be reduced. And then what's your motto for the year? Often when I was a grade 7 teacher or a classroom teacher, I always had sort of a theme for the year. And this year mine is one day at a time because you know it's going to change tomorrow. So if we just live for today and we're present for today and we're balancing our physical, emotional, and mental health, we're going to be okay. I'm going to give you one principal point though. Please don't expect a new normal. I know people often say that. Let's find our new normal. Let's find our new normal. It's not going to be normal. We're going to find a new reality. And whatever that reality is, we're going to celebrate it because that's what we do as educators. We celebrate. We're going to have our theme days. We're going to have our spirit days. We're going to have our tough days. But we find a way to find a new reality. And I know you learned a lot last spring, and you're going to bring all those wonderful learns and lessons forward. I know you're going to develop deeper relationships with your community because they deserve it. And I know that your admin team is there for you. And all of us are here for you. So I wanted to say hi. If you are on TikTok, Please come and watch some of my funny videos. I hope Tracy shows you one, maybe my yard duty one, where I just pretend to be a principal on yard duty and all the things that I would have said pre-COVID and post-COVID. And I hope you just laugh, because we're not laughing in education. We're usually crying. And I don't want you crying, because nobody looks good. We're all ugly criers. Come on, we're not soap opera stars. Anyway, I love you all. I'm gonna have a ginger ale with you right now. Please, please, please be safe. And I'll talk to you soon. Maybe I'll check in at Christmas, and I want to hear all the amazing things that you're doing. Got it? Love you all. Good luck.